Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. I am going to share some information with you that no one else in the community has tabulated before, and it's going to be incredibly fascinating. Look at this, though. Get ready for the XRP headline, a 5-year losing run in India, ending in December and the fourth quarter in green. Of course, there's still a few days left to jack it up, but it's looking pretty darn good here. I'll show you what they mean by that. Additionally, there is this news story that Ripple may sell more than 96 million liquid XRP before the end of 2023. I have a straightforward argument regarding this matter. That one is completely unrelated to XRP. Still, I find it intriguing. Look at this headline, there's a lesson here as well. My God, this is awful. As the investor fell into dementia, JP Morgan Chase was accused of blowing a $50 million fortune on hazardous trades. That is an actual headline, I have to admit. I should preface this by saying that I come from absolutely no financial background. Do not take my financial advice as gospel. Absolutely, without a doubt, do not let anything I say influence your purchasing or selling decisions. For fun and as a pastime, I create YouTube videos about cryptocurrency and related subjects. I'm just an enthusiast. So, you're into this someone, these initial feast? Yes, the first feasts are about to begin. Well, that's exactly our plan. Thus, we found a nutri-grain in that individual. Very well. XRP is aiming to end a 5-year losing skid that began in 2018 and has persisted into December 2023, when it is expected to close in the green. Investors have been let down by XRP's performance since October, particularly when compared to the overall crypto market's performance during that time. This story has worn me down, folks. Even if I've seen this before. I will be brief because I have essentially shredded it. Countless coins have not been blasted off the market just yet. XRP is among such. Despite this, it has performed admirably in 2023. The price almost went up by twofold. Even without further information, consumers in early 2023 would have likely been satisfied if they knew with certainty that XRP will be worth more over 60 cents by year's end. You take a look at it, though. I'm comparing things. Like I said before, comparison steals happiness. What's happening is that you're distracted by other things, and then suddenly, whatever you own isn't going to explode just yet, there's just too much for it to all happen at once. So it's really insignificant. What they did wind up displaying, though, is this. They presented a web page that I had previously shared. Plus, I've seen that XRP's price goes down in the majority of the months. If you were to make a wager every month without any extra data, simply asked to predict whether XRP will rise or fall, and told to do so all the way back to August 2013, the first month recorded for this, you would have been correct the majority of the time. However, you wouldn't be correct in all cases. Furthermore, it is not indicative of any issue with XRP. The thing is, when XRP goes, it goes pretty hard. Thus, it goes up even while most individual months go down. Whenever it goes, it just continues to rip. Indeed, it more than compensates, to put it simply. The article made a valid point, though. If you look at the upper right corner of this screen, you can see that we have 10 complete years, from 2014 to 2023, with the price action shown for each month as a percentage gain or loss. In addition, there are 5 months in 2013, from August to December, providing a total of 5 data points. Thus, the post is trying to make a point about looking back at 2018. The month of December has had a decline over the past 5 consecutive years, starting with 2018 and continuing through 2020. For the first time ever, XRP isn't going down. So, I guess you could say I'm not superstitious, but I really don't want to do anything that could bring bad luck. Furthermore, it lacks scientific and logical support. I won't jinx it, though. However, there is still an opportunity to mess this up because we are now up and in the green. However, for December, we are up to 4.55%. Seems like a great day. Although I was pleased to see that, I did some further math out of pure curiosity after reading this post by Crypto Basic. After all, I had previously made a general point about how most months are down, so I figured I might as well write it down. Therefore, December will genuinely be the 9th positive month for the pot price this year if XRP finishes up doing well in December. The result is 8 out of 12. I am impressed. No, that's unusual. Reason being, you can't see it on your screen, which is unusual compared to the majority of XRP ones that have been read thus far. In 2022, just 4 out of 12 months had greenery. This indicates that the price dropped 8 months ago. People get beaten up a lot in XRP because of this. People are ruined for this reason. No one is emotionally prepared to deal with this. It's like a compliment to you for giving this a listen. So long as you're not gone. And you've been here for quite some time, well done. This market is hell for humans. Therefore, 2020 will see 6 months of green, 2022 will see 4 months, and 2021 will see 8 months. It lasted for 5 months. Yeah, I see. The year 2020 has 5 months. The year 2019 has 4 months of verdant foliage. For the year 2018. Also, this hurts. For 2 months, the grass was green. Yes, I understand. For 10 months in 2018, like I did, the price of XRP was consistently lower than the previous month. Sure, everyone has a great time. It was bullish trend in 2017, thus this probably won't be shocking then. However, there were a total of 8 months that were great. However, just 5 or 6 months of green were present in 2016. Out of 12 in 2015, only 4 were green. Even in 2014, just 4 of the 12 months had any kind of greenery. This is my point, and it should be clear that being an XRP holder is not without its hardships. We receive ours, though, when the answer is yes. That is one of the main attractions of being an XRP holder, since its demise is certain to be historically significant. Also, there was just data available for 5 months of 2013, as I mentioned before. 2 of the 5 months' worth of data points were green, though. Thus, down to the last day of 2023. Oh, and I'm aware it's not quite ended yet, but we'll just assume it concludes with a flourish. We now have 125 data points, with each month serving as a data point. Looking at the history of XRP, we can see that there have been 57 green months and 69 red months. This indicates that 55% of the months have seen price activity for XRP going downward, while only roughly 45% have gone up. Just to reiterate, it's quite easy to damage individuals. But I think it will be much more delicious when this thing finally comes to fruition, which I really believe is going to happen. Next up, Ripple, is the subject at hand. Once again, I will keep this one brief. It's not that I don't understand the headlines, it's that I recently held a tournament in which Ripple had the potential to dump more than 96 million liquid XRP before 2023. Plus, that's just a small fraction of what's needed. Do you get it? Right now, I'm going to look it up for this video, but I have no idea what it is. However, earlier today I examined the XRP 24-hour volume. It was valued at approximately $1.7 billion. There are 96 million XRP in liquid form, and each one is worth around 60 cents. That works up to almost $60 million, when compared to 1.7 billion in a 24-hour period. This is irrelevant. An error in rounding has occurred. Plus, I'm trying to be diplomatic by pointing out that it's a rounding mistake. I don't care. Ripple could spew all that information and you still wouldn't notice. Only those who pay attention to these headlines would be aware of it. I felt compelled to bring it to your attention. I suppose that for some, the large numbers stand alone without any explanation or background. Or, what is the setting for what? How about narratives that are rather lengthy? The price of XRP will be completely unaffected by such a negligible fraction of the total volume. Nothing will change, not even if everything is done simultaneously. That means I can skip reading the article altogether. In passing, I wanted to mention that. Additionally, there is this from the Daily Huddle regarding JP Morgan Chase, which is accused of losing $50 million due to investors' dementia and dangerous investments. An alien man allegedly used the financial behemoth to steal $50 million from a wealthy investor whose dementia-stricken family claims the investor's estate. Dementia treatment had started for Yoon Dolger's husband Peter, who is now 86 years old. He was a competent investor when, according to Bloomberg, he released the bank from responsibility for losses when he signed a document doing so. The bank allegedly drained the Dodgers' riches by lending Peter millions of dollars so he could make leveraged wagers on oil and gas assets, according to the lawsuit. That is, incidentally, a crucial sentence. Peter, who already had a net worth of $50 million, was given a loan for millions of dollars so that he could make leveraged bets on oil and gas assets. If things don't work out, you'll end up with nothing. I avoid using leverage because of this, it says. In any case, I'll read it again. According to Yoon, in March of 2020, she eventually panicked and liquidated her stocks. The couple ended up with $1.1 million and $400,000 from JP Morgan's assets after their $50 million wealth had vanished. On a separate occasion, Peter's signature on that letter disproves the couple's accusations, according to JP Morgan's counterclaim. In addition, JP Morgan claims in a statement that it advised Mr. Dolger to diversify and lessen his exposure on multiple occasions. The agreement was signed by Mr. Dolger and given to him. We had 100% trust in them, that they will manage our assets. We didn't expect them to make us a fortune, but at least make us comfortable, Yoon says of the couple, who are now living with relatives after selling their condominium in Boston. His personal attorney acknowledges the advice and affirms that Yoon was financially knowledgeable and sophisticated, fully aware of the concentration risk. Okay, let me tell you. I don't have enough knowledge to say one way or the other. All I have is a story and some facts that could sway people to believe one side or the other. As of right now, I can't find it elsewhere on the internet, perhaps that will change in the future. So I'm not going to presume that it's like, somebody with dementia, and this fluidity, clearly your heart goes out to them? Whether it's better or worse, I don't know. Consequently, this is how I go about my daily existence. For example, my stance and outlook will remain uncertain until I receive further proof. That is the correct strategy. I simply mean that occasionally they begin to tilt in a certain direction. However, that is usually contingent upon additional facts being disclosed. Accordingly, this is a robust assertion. Nonetheless, I am not even bringing this up for that reason. Whatever the case may be, this man was undoubtedly taken advantage of. He might have been, but I honestly have no idea. Based on this one piece, how am I supposed to know? Whether or not he was the moral of the story, the lesson we can draw from it is that leverage is terrible. In the crypto sector in particular, the thousands of percentage returns that people usually make are often achieved at a minimum, and if that isn't tempting enough, you want to increase that with some leverage. Holy crap. People who do it will always be a mystery to me. Especially in the cryptocurrency industry, I will never understand people enough to do that. You're willing to risk everything for the chance of a fortune that could change your life. The kind of nonsense that can transpire when $50 million turns into practically nothing. I am astounded. I pray that this man gets what he deserves if he was indeed taken advantage of. I should have been using leverage here if that wasn't the case. Consequently, I am clueless about that. I couldn't agree more. Therefore, I cannot say with certainty whether he was exploited. That is disgusting, so I really hope it isn't. In that case, I think we could all agree, taking advantage of someone like that is disgusting, and that state is particularly vile. Regardless, avoid using leverage. You shouldn't put your money where your mouth is just because of what I say, considering I'm not a financial advisor. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.